So hello guys, welcome back to another video. There's one of our ex-Yorkshire MANs 24183 SF10 BYU. So that pretty much paints the picture of what this video is going to be. It's going to be our last ever episode for the MANs for our long series. We'll just get this Pride MMC coming in because it's a new livery. It's a new livery idea, and we might as well. There we go. So yeah, this is pretty much what we're doing. We're going to be catching as many 2.2s as we can. So they are the Enviro300s on the MAN 18240 chassis, which are the last of their type. They are generally the last of their type, so there's only like 6 MAN engine D300s left altogether, which include our 2 in Yorkshire, in South Yorkshire that is. There's only a couple left here, so there's about 4 or 5, probably less. So we're going to hunt them down and we're going to class this as our last ever episode after 8 strong years, 7 years, 8 years doing these videos. So we're just going to get some videos of these mans and you're going to come with me. So our first one is 22774 FX09 DCO. So we're going to get that to the park and ride on the 20. Stand free is what we want. So we're going to head there right now. So we're just on 22774 X Pronto one. As you can see, one of the last ones remaining of this batch. There's 778, although that hasn't got these Pronto seats. So there's 774 and 776 that remain in this batch. Not many at all. As you can see, there is not many MANs in bus station, and for Hull that is quite odd, and that's just a sign of things to come. The EVs will be arriving on Monday for service, so this will soon be a rare opportunity in the bus station to catch these buses. It does sound nice. These seats are amazing. These are the upgraded seats, very similar to the ones you see on the Stagecoach Golds. I'm pretty sure they are the same seats, as you guys can see. I think they are the same. This one sounds really healthy. I have got to be honest, it sounds really well. And as we know, the mechanics at Stagecoach Hull are ex-MAN mechanics, so they do come in handy. when you've got buses like those there, 19636, which is a MAN Enviro300, so it does come in handy when you've got lots of them here. I also like them for the way they set off. It's just an instant power. I believe we've got one here actually. Is that 24163? We've seen that before. 24163 in the new livery. Got to get 19045 in background. That's eldest E400, the oldest one. So as you can see, we've got this luggage rack here, because these were the Pronto ones. That's where they've got these lovely fancy seats, as you can see. These are really nice. But I've never been on this one, 22774. I've genuinely never been on this one. Well, these are really posh. They're a posh MAN, I'm going to say. Never thought I'd say that, to be honest. So we're not far from the park and ride. Now I've never been near there. It's a new place for me. But what we're going to do is we're going to jump off of this. We're going to video it leaving. Then we've got a clip of this one leaving. And wait for an Enviro300. Now it's 19686, which is a Cummins one. So it's not really relevant to this video. However, the rest of the ones on this route are all MAN-E300s, so we've got a bit of bad luck there. We will catch you when we get on one of them in Hull Interchange later on. Cheers mate. So we just jumped off of 22774 and we're now at Priory Park, somewhere which I've never been. I've no idea why I've never been here, but this is where a lot of these MANs go, and with it being their last day tomorrow on Sunday, I feel like we're going to be here quite often. As you know, we're at Priory Park at the Park and Ride. This used to have specialist liveried MAN-E300s on 10 plates. So they were 24195, 24196 and 24197. Like I've said, it is just embracing this moment. Oh, that's the one, that's the one. These MANs really do sound good. It's just embracing that moment. Like, these are the last ever times I'm going to catch these buses, and from a kid as well, which I'm going to get into with how I used to do it. I used to sit at that front seat, and I remember heading to nursery, I'd always fight everyone, all the kids my age, to get to that front seat, and these are one of the last ever moments before electric buses just replace them for good. I mean, I'm a massive diesel nut. I'm going to miss the sounds that you just could never get over. It's kicking a bit of black smoke. Oh, it's kicking a bit of black smoke out, to be fair. We have got a training one just further up. We've got a training MAN. I don't know if you can see it. As you can see, the training MAN, that's just there. That 22774 is passing. This is the place to be. It really is the place to be, and it's a place we're going to be in the next 2 days. That's the last training one at Hull, and it's 22573. So as we leave Priory Park, which is the Park and Ride in Hull, on the Route 20 as you've seen, we're leaving on a Cummins Enviro300, which is 19686. It's an FX60 example, so it's not one of the ex-Manchester MAN Enviro300s. other buses on this route are all the E300 MAN, so we've ended up with a bit of bad luck, I'd say. But don't you worry, because we're in for some treats later on, and it's going to be some good memories that we're going to make. So I'll see you when we get into Hull Interchange. 22778, as you can see. So we've just arrived into Hull. 22757 FX09 DBUs here. We've also got 22776, which looks like it's a spare bus because it's not been out today. So again, this is another one of that Pronto batch that we said. However, this one's got a Cummins engine, so it is not really counted as an MAN, to be fair, other than its electrics and chassis. But yeah, this one looks absolutely immaculate, like it really does look good. They do suit local, I'll be honest, they suit local livery. I much prefer them in local than in that. Don't get me wrong, I like all Stagecoach's liveries. If you remember, we released the first ever public photos of the new Stagecoach livery. Although it was the trial livery, but we did put the first ever public photos up. So you know I have got a valid opinion if it comes to me saying mine. But yeah, we're just in Hull at the minute. We're going to get some drone footage, as you've seen, thanks to his good mate. So we'll see you probably when 22796 comes in. So we've got 22796 just on the stand. FX09 DDA on a trip to Orchard Park on the 4, as you can see. This one's going to be exciting. It is a quick bus this, so I am going to enjoy it.
I don't work for them. You're wearing the t-shirt you work for them, so you can see how we feel in the back. I don't work there, I'm just a real.
So there we go, 22796 leaving Hull. God, did you hear it when it set off? They have got some power, these MANs, haven't they? This is the one I said to look out for, basically. So yeah, we're just heading to Orchard Park on 4. As you guys can see, this one absolutely flies and I'm enjoying every minute of it. It would be such a shame for this site to be gone for good. Just really do pull. It's a shame they're not all like this, you know what I mean? There we go, 22796. Sounds mint, that sounds epic. So our trip on 22796 is coming to an end. We're just back in Hull now after a trip to Orchard Park. We're now going to head on the 10, Route 10 out of Stand 25. I'm going to go for a trip on that, which won't be an MAN, although we're going to get round to what we'll be doing very shortly. See what I mean, guys? I've just got so much power. We see it set off then. Let's go, let's get off of this MAN for probably the last time. Cheers, mate. Ta. So there we go, 22796. So on his trip back up here, back to Bay, bus bays, we see 22639 YN08 JDU. Now this ain't out, it's not booked up to do anything. 22776 is still there, so yeah, the chances of catching this are really slim. But if we come back on Sunday, which is tomorrow, then it might be out, because they tend to send the reliable ones out. And after a bit of work doing, as you've seen, this one is actually quite reliable. Yeah, if it's out tomorrow, if there's a few out tomorrow, then we'll be going back. We shall close off our final ever chapter of these MANs after 7 years of recording this. It's been an absolute blast, but we've still got time to record these, so we're not going to end that just yet. So as you can see, we've got 22639 parked up. Now we try getting a drone shot of this one as well, but as you can see, there's a lot of seagulls flying around. I feel like the seagulls are seeing an enemy in the drone, so getting a video of 22639 up in the air is quite difficult, but I'm sure we'll find a way around it and we'll carry on. So this is it. The EVs are going to be replacing the MANs and replacing other buses as well. Now I don't just mean in Hull. I mean for other places in the country. So as you can see, Yutongs and E400 EVs, as you can see here, this is basically it. And it's just awful to say. I'm sure we'll grow on these in future, but it's just full of electric buses and full of signs that is to come. We're doing well today because we're catching some that I've genuinely never been on. You'd think, because I'm a massive MAN vet, you'd think I'd catch them all, wouldn't you? But some I haven't been on, guys, I promise you. Let's just head around this corner. We've been around here a few times on the 111 to Beverley. We're just going to cross the road on Bond Street and get 22877. So we're looking for Bond Street, stop B. Looks like this one here, because that's A. Is that B? Yep, it is Bond Street B. So we're just waiting for 22877 to come round that corner. Let's get another 22 in the video. So here comes 22877 SPO9 DPV. So we're on 22877 SPO9 DPV, as you can see. Now we're getting this on the 13 to Milton Grange. This one I've never been on before. I've never been on this one at all. So quite a treat for me, although it has got a Cummins engine instead of an MAN engine. It's still a 2.2, so it might get withdrawn with the others. So yeah, let's enjoy the ride while we can.
Well, they've put it on.
So you guys might remember we jumped on 22877 and we've now arrived into Kingswood, and I'm going to explain that part in a second. I'll just get a quick video of 19639 leaving MX-59 KJZ, one of MAN E400s. It sounds well, that. Bit refurbished interior. So we're in Kingswood to jump on 22639, as we saw it pass on the 111 to Beverley when we jumped on 22877. So it's really important that we catch that as our final one of the day. We've got 24205 FX10 AEU, which is the last ever MAN E300 made. Last ever one built, this one. So yeah, we're just going to wait in Kingswood, get some food from Asda, that's just down there. Get some food from Asda and wait for 639 to rock up. So yeah, all in all, it's going sweet. So whilst we wait for 22639 to come back from Beverley, like one of his previous videos, we might as well get a quick clip of 19377 in stripes. These are going soon. I mean, I never knew it were coming, but the chances are it will be gone by the next time we come here. These 1900s are going to be going, I have been told that as well, so yeah, enjoy this clip. So there goes 19377 SV58 BNB in Kingswood. 22639's coming round now on the 111. I mean, the fact we've got this on the last trip from Hull is absolutely fantastic. I hope you can see it there, the sun's not too in the way. Here we go, last Yorkshire man and the last man we catch in Hull. That is fantastic. So we're just jumping on, off we go, leaving Kingswood. Another thing I like about them, you know, the way they set off in first gear into second. It's really cool because they use all that grunt from the bottom end to just then let off, you know, when they have to stop at like a traffic light, for example. Gonna miss them, guys. I'm really gonna miss these. I am. Your childhood. I'm just embracing the end of my childhood buses. This is it. Do you know what I mean? I really love that. The way they set off, it's fantastic. I wish you guys see the same interest as me. I know some of you do, to be fair. So, we're on 2263 now, we're just having a break. I'm going to be honest with you, we never knew this were coming out on the road. I had no idea. We saw it parked in layover. Yeah, surprise. Starts up fast though, starts up very fast. She's a bit toasty though, I'm going to say. She's a bit warm. Smell cooler, I can smell cooler. I've got a bit of a trail. I could be wrong, it could be the previous books that's come down this road, but you know what these MANs are like, you don't keep on top of them and they start going wrong. Or if they're old, because it is old. Yeah, she sounds sweet, she sounds really good, it always has done. The gearbox, it's always sounded really healthy. It's no belt squealing like the fan belt. Fan belt driven. The fan was squealing, the belt was squealing when we had it in this 111 video previously. So it's nice to not hear that. It covers my ears as well. They're not going to break.
Not like that. Can't beat it, eh? Can't beat it. God, you'll just never replace this sound. I love it, I love it. Suspension's a bit rough on this one, to be honest. It is. The suspension's a bit rough on it.
but engine wise it runs alright. We're not far from Hull Interchange, so I'm going to get some more clips till we get there, and I'm going to call it the day. Call it a day for good. The 7-year series we've done has been absolutely brilliant, and I cannot think of a better way to come to an end with it than this. Like, this has gone on to the 111 Beverley, which is quite rare by the way, especially for these 2.2s, as they overheat quite a lot now, they're quite old. But this has swapped one of the Deckers earlier, so we basically very lucky, you know, very lucky to be on this, and for it to be his last bus of the day going that way, that's, can't think of a better way, can't think of a better way. So we're just arriving into Hull Interchange. There we go. I better zip my bag up, just bear with me guys. Zip me bag up. There we go, 22774. That's the first one we got. So as you can see, it's pulling off there. There we go. Thank you very much 639. It's been a blast. I'm always going to remember these days guys. It was fantastic. So 19639 there and 22639 here. Thank you very much mate, cheers. This was the first ever one I recorded in Hull. 22778 FX09 DCZ. We might as well get 19636 in, because it's an MANE 400 MX59 KJO.